Your lead story today. Former President Nelson Mandela is recovering after being hospitalized at the weekend for what was described as a long-standing abdominal complaint. Mr. Mandela, what caused your hospitalization?
Hello there, Tim. Reports of government corruption made me sick to my stomach.
Sorry to hear that, sir. What have the doctors given you for that?
They didn't give me much, but they took away my newspapers, as well as the radio and television. They said the news was making me sick.
You are blaming the media?
No, Tim. Not at all. The media is just doing its job. It's all the corruption in government that's the problem.
I expect that's the reason they want a secrecy bill. Well, Mr. Mandela, we wish you a speedy recovery. Good luck.
Thank you, Tim. By the way, who won the soccer?
Tata, what have I told you about speaking to the press? You must rest now.
You see, Tim, I have my own secrecy bill to deal with here. Goodbye.
Pirates, they won 1-0. Wonderful goal by Benny. Molo Sani Bonani Dakse, how's it? I'm Tim Moody. This is ZANews. Let's get it on. Right-wing group, the Gelofte Vok, has laid a complaint of hate speech against President Jacob Zuma at the Human Rights Commission. Our guest in the studio is Gelofte Vok leader Visagie, and his, I'm not really sure what it is.
These are my bodyguard, so I would advise that you carry yourself in a civilized fashion.
You mean like a white man?
Exactly.
Are you sure that's your bodyguard? He looks more like some kind of paramilitary gimp.
What are a gimp? He are here to maintain discipline.
Kinky. Maybe a bit of bondage too. Does it speak? Mr. Visagie, I'm warning you. There won't be any touching on my studio. We'll be back a bit later, maybe. Oh, what have I done now? Do you know who I am?
Sorry, can't help you. Check the name on your driver's license.
I am the famous Julius Malema.
In that case, I am suspending your license.
You can't do that. I'm appealing.
Sir, you are not at all appealing. In fact, you are quite unattractive.
President Zuma suspended Police Commissioner General Bheki Cele last year after Public Protector Thuli Madonsela found that his involvement in 2 lease deals valued at 1.6 billion rand were unlawful. Now, members of the public have been invited to help determine whether Cele is fit to hold office.
Come, people. Don't be afraid. Come, have a close look at me and check if the general here is fit. You think this Madonsela woman will protect you, eh? Well, I've got another protector right here. She's also got a big black mouth, but she doesn't ask any questions, this one. Come, people. Come, give a kissy to Big Mama.
Cape Town Mayor Patricia de Lille has gone on a charm offensive, outlining 10 ways in which her team is trying to build a more inclusive Cape Town. Honorable Mayor, is this an attempt to win back some goodwill after you used riot police and purple dye to arrest a group of grannies protesting on Rondebosch Common?
Tim, hello. How are you? You are looking very handsome today.
So the charm offensive is in full swing.
No, this is how I normally am, Tim. In Cape Town, we greet everyone with a smile on our face and a song in our heart. Welcome to Cape Town. Let's see who's smiling.
Right. Except if they are a granny on Rondebosch Common. Then you greet them with a water cannon and a night in prison.
Tim, listen to me. I'd like to talk about how we are making Cape Town more inclusive.
Go ahead.
Well, firstly, we've got buses.
So do North Korea and Syria.
Okay. And we've also got Table Mountain and the Carnival. And
Just admit it, you've got a bad PR problem.
Tim, everything is fine. And it is obvious that Cape Town is absolutely inclusive Why would anyone disagree?
Well, some may think...
Those who have negative views of our city are agents of destruction, agitators who deserve to be sprayed with purple dye so we know where they are and we can throw their gat in jail. Okay, we don't have time for these political sissies. We are building a wonderful city, a city where everybody can come together and sing together. Welcome to Cape Town. Enjoy the party. Come on and have some fun, Tim. Lighten up, okay? You are so serious.
Let's get back to our guest, Mr. Andre Visagie of the Gelofte Vok, and his pet Gimp, who prefers to remain anonymous. Mr. Visagie, why have you reported President Zuma to the Human Rights Commission?
Your president was singing the forbidden song at that ANC party in Bloemfontein on January 11.
Dubule Bunu?
Shut! Stay! Good boy.
Mr. Visagie, don't you think it's a bit ironic for you to be filing complaints of hate speech when your people, the Boers, committed actual hate crimes against black people for so many years?
Listen, boy, don't get cheeky with me. That apartheid business are in the past. You must put the past behind you. That is why it are called the past. It is gone. Finish and klaar. Was is now. And the Boer nation are being killed left, right, and far right.
Right. Tell me, why did you leave the AWB and form this new organization?
The RVB was getting too fucking liberal. The leadership was allowing blacks to just walk around as if they own a country.
How many members are there of the Gelofte Vok? I beg your pardon, Gelofte Vok.
We've got 14 million members. All of them is ready to fight for the Boer cause.
Mr. Visagie, isn't it true that you are just a small-minded racist who is too stupid to learn from the mistakes of history?
How do you dare?
What? Are you going to touch me on my studio?
I will fucking kill you on your studio.
I told you, no touching on my studio. On my studio, on my studio, on my studio, on my studio, on my studio. I want to take this book out for 1 month.
Do you have a card?
Of course I do. I'm a card-carrying member of every library in the world. That is why I'm so clever.
I'm sorry, Mr. Malema. Your membership is suspended.
Fuck, what did I do now?
Well, you took out Woodwork for Beginners 5 years ago and never returned it.
Hey, give me my bloody book. I must learn how to win friends and influence people. I don't have much time. Hurry up!
Security!
Police brutality! Help! Why are we doing this? Because here we can. From me team and the team is Hamburger, Hle, goodbye and Futsek. Don't touch me on my studio, on my studio. You touch me on my studio. Don't touch me on my studio, on my studio, on my studio.